Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Good ball, good take. Lahm delivers. Yep, it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Xavi. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Nesta. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Xavi. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Seedorf takes control of it and he's on the move. Pedri looking to play him in. Lahm made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Vieira. Ball played for Nesta. Ferdinand. And it's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Raphael Varane. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Threads one in. Seedorf gets a foot in and wins the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good running with the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's tried one!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through. Cruyff. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ferdinand. Xavi. Vietnam finding their passes. And it's Rooney. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Šeško. Pedri. Great vision. Now Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well. And
big chance! And that is wildly off target.
oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Yaya Toure. Milan have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And that has been cleared. It's a promising position. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
We would like to inform
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Great Cruyff! Oh, what a mistake! Rooney. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Pedri. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. 60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's clever. Cleared without hesitation. And here's it, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Šeško. Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. Probing pass. Floated through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shoots! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Ibrahimovic certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Driving on and making good progress. Chooses to go back. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Nedved. And it's Lahm. Hangs one in. Varane with the clearance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Xavi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, just chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 30.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7, Rooney.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Coming on the field, number
Aims
17,
beyond the defence.
Erling Haaland. Number 24.
He's got away.
Suarez.
Aimed in towards the
Number
centre.
14, Neymar.
Cleared without hesitation.
Number 15, Rodri.
Well seen.
Number 2,
Saw that coming.
That was well played, well
Substitution.
stopped.
Now it's Seedorf. And it's Lahm. And here's Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam. And a chance! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had...
A header! Harmlessly behind. 2 minutes to be added on. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. And they can counter here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.